Hi Aquarius, how are you? I am okay. I'm a little uncomfortable. I think I should have took my outside clothes off before I started this, but I'm so excited to get into your manifestation, activation, chakra cleanse, frequency activation, and tarot reading for the month of September 2025. So you guys are like a little censored. It's driving me mad. What do you think? Is that fine? Oh my goodness. All right. So I've already performed the chakra cleanse. You'll feel it if you follow through to the end, of course, if this resonates for you. And well, I've released a bunch of negative thoughts and reactivated the true positive thoughts in their place in the chakra system for anywhere that my viewer is experiencing the energy of Aquarius, okay? We've all got Aquarius in our natal charts, so you would find it if you would pursue that knowledge, and then that is where I release those negative beliefs. So you can find the information for that. There will be a Google Drive link in the description box of this YouTube video or the comments area of this Facebook video. If you are on TikTok or Instagram, you may follow my socials to find that particular information, but you will still benefit from it if you don't. We will go in and find what frequencies are currently in your field. I will activate and reinforce those frequencies. We'll talk about them. I'll get a couple waves of Rider-Waite-Smith cards. We can see what storylines resonate for you and what don't. Use your discernment. Aquarius. So at the end, we'll get some straight channeled messages with the All Things Intuitive Oracle system. All that being said, if you would enter into this energetic exchange with me for the greatest good of everybody involved, Aquarius, let's get started, okay? 7 cards here, Spirit, please. Tantric journey. In the headspace, you may have really been in your head lately. Universal love, connecting to universal love, life force energies. So I'm getting the vibe of somebody who maybe had some confusion between just like knowing the difference between sex and love kind of stuff in the heart space. So okay, but let's just keep going. Okay, it's just like the channels are coming in so quickly. Let's just get all the cards here. Okay, let's hydrate. I'll get some RWS cards here. 1, 4, 3 backwards on the clock. Love you guys. I am just like, oh, I just need to hold on. Okay, as soon as this King of Cups comes out over Tantric Journey, I am like, I have to get out of these clothes, and I just threw them behind. I just like ripped off those jeans and the belt, and it was like way too much. So it's some King of Cups energy, some loving, active energy is here with Tantric Journey. You had to love yourself, to give yourself the space so that you could be comfortable here. You were resting in universal love. My God, it's already happening, but with these activations, they're important. We're not going to keep skipping these activations. So, alrighty. You never know though, like, why God, like yesterday I skipped my activations and it was just strange. You never know why things like that happen, especially when when there's something on your routine that you continuously do, and it's almost like breathing in your routine, and then one day all of a sudden it slips completely from your mind, you don't even notice that you didn't do it. So that's always fated and meant to be, so that it can give you a foil to know what it's like to not do a thing and to start transitioning out of that or make the change. It's like God does these things to frame it to you so you don't have to worry. It seems like there was some feeling of not being super safe here with on the headspace, the principle of mentalism. You've got number 42, Tantric Journey. So the frequency of Tantric Journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. So, all right, you are on your mind like, how can I loosen up here? How? I'm just activating it in the field. It's already in your field. I'm just reinforcing and helping. I'm just doing a thing to help people with their thing. So it's all about intent. So this King of Cups energy just came right out. So Tantric Journey also has a lot to do with holding your energy to yourself and using your breathing to like channel in a certain way. Okay, feeling your own pleasure and holding your own pleasure. Like, how long and strong can you hold that pleasure and create something with it? So what you do with your energy is totally up to you, but it's all connected, your whole chakra system. And I see that you needed I was talking about like not knowing the difference between relationships, like friendship, romance, sex, the difference between just sex and love. Like that was just like coming up so strong right here. And I can recognize it because it's happened to me all my life. I see that there's this energy coming through to help you go through your tantric journey without confusion or any of those old experiences happening. It seems like there's just still some shame around that. So there's this active energy of emotion coming through just to like wash all that out. I got this song about the flooding of Noah's Ark, like with Noah's Ark, and it was just like, didn't it rain, child? Like, didn't it rain? It rained, it rained, it rained, and you just had to get through all that discomfort and then praise God about it later. But it needed to be addressed. In that song, I feel like it rained. It was devastating. It was furious. And it rained and it rained and it rained and it never stopped. And some things drowned and washed away forever. And the land was changed forever. And so were the people. But yet there was still this beautiful cycle. And getting through that, how do you do that? Breathing through it. The highs and the lows of seems like some big... ruthless, rambunctious, I don't know, some large rectifying, wow, mighty energy, destruction and everything, and then the highs that come with building it back up again, the beauty and the awe and the inspiration. I'm seeing that the clouds parted and the sun got a little brighter out the window just now. It's just like that kind of thing, and we're breathing through it and not losing it. Clear it in the throat. Who the heck can fit that in their day nowadays? I see somebody who's just been going and going and going and got hard. You hardened in certain areas. And then to experience pleasure, we've got 20% battery there. To experience pleasure, you had to take your energy back to yourself and harden your boundaries. And I see you're like in this frequency where you have been practicing and evolved out of whatever I just experienced, whatever I just described. And then this energy you're embodying this energy, somebody who's in complete control of their emotions and their actions around those emotions, like in their physical body, how they're creating, how experiencing, where you relax enough to completely release, and where you want to have a more stream, steady, pointed place of release and not having any shame about integrating that into your experience or even intentionally making time for that. So this is some safety that you resonated up into, something you dreamed of, wanted, wished for, needed. It was not conscious, I think. This is huge. I don't think it was conscious. This is your soul was yearning for this. I'm getting transported to like when I was in college pumping breast milk in the thing and working in the lab and going to the gym and doing my classes and taking care of the house and work studying. It was crazy. And I had to use all my energy, all my creative energy in the places where it counted. I was holding it together. I just got real transported right there. That was a healthier place in my life because I was able to write, I think, for school. But anyway, so this is my experience of this journey with the taking back your own power and using your own creative abilities in the way that like would best benefit you in like the different eras and phases of your life where you did that, and like who you did that with, and like moving forward how you want to do that for yourself with other people, if that or if not, and like what you would want. So I see that you just became what you'd want and you just have complete control here in the headspace. Wow. Ooh. So that's the thing about, my God, all this for the first position. Let's keep going. So that's the thing about it. That's the thing about that. So like I said, who has time for it? You made time for it in your life. I see a healing. Moving forward, universal love in the heart space. The principle of polarity is here with the heart space number 44, universal love. The frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Universal love. So tapping into universal life force energy when you are like feeling so hardened that you can't access this tantric breathing, tantric journey that you have followed so that you can take your own power back and know where you want to intentionally place your love in the world. So also I'm seeing universal love in the heart space helping you also receive this love. So there was just like a little blockage there from recently. You were just like too tight. You needed to rest, and you needed to connect with vital life force energy. Just the other night, I was foggy. I had things to do right in front of me. I was so foggy, and my favorite Reiki master, Mick, comes and starts talking about the Reiki principles. And immediately I was able to connect to universal love, vital life force energy, and start to receive all on my own, just by allowing myself to be in a restful meditative state, to connect to another person, to decide on my own where I wanted to open up to receive and learn and like have a practice there. So I'm having this, that I have to be careful with my energy. It starts to fizzle or whatever freaking thing. So there's something like, this was dusty. Like you have to get the dust off of your tantric journey stuff and like take your power, like start using your power more consciously. And it seems like you needed to consciously rest and rejuvenate yourself and like let everything that you've experienced like finally go on like a, like, you know how when you sleep at night, things go to the long-term memory, like they transfer? It's almost like I'm seeing like an era where like it was like a download of a whole experience would transfer over like 3 months of energy. Finally, like you come to the culmination of a certain lesson, and through one night's sleep, it all transfers at once because you needed like that much time. I don't know, it's strange. Like this is just like a musing I'm having. So it seems like you needed to rest, also give yourself time to muse and have like a different angle, look at things, look at universal love and receptivity and things like that. Power dynamics in creation here in the head, in the heart. So that's what I see here, and we did activate that, right? So that's good. So we'll move forward with the heart chakra with the principle of correspondence, as above, so below. With the heart chakra, the frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and the body. Heart chakra. So your heart chakra, as above, so below. Down here, maybe you were like way too tight, holding your energy like in one spot for way too tight. So you know, people who perform, they use their energy in all different types of ways. And so then the lines, they overlap, but like not in Haley Williams way. And yes, that is happening, but there's also such thing called enmeshment. So there was some confusion around things, but I see you taking your energy back and really wrestling with what was in your heart. Like down on the ground, you were wrestling. This is the Five of Wands. It has to do with like struggle, like push and pull. Could be sibling rivalry. It's just like it could be your different faces of yourself, of your different passions. It could be like the Passion of Christ, fighting the ego and having to go through this and then triumph in the, I don't know, I never got that channeled message before. It seems like that in the heart space. Oh, the Passion of Christ with the heart space. And I was getting this story about, like, I first wanted to get, like, first I had my daughter's dad's name tattooed. And then I got, like, a tattoo artist to cover it, and I wanted it to be the hand of, like, Jesus' hand, and then a nail going through in the blood of Jesus. I wanted the nail to like cover it. I wanted the nail to be black and cover the name, and I wanted to be like in the blood of Jesus, right? Like I wanted the tattoo like that, but it didn't come out. It was like way too ghetto. He fucked up real bad. So then I went and I got this piece started. That's why it's so dark right there. And I was thinking about how everything I had to go through to make sure that I could get that resonance off of me, because I really believe that it's bad luck to tattoo a person's name on you. It's like trying to force a resonance where it couldn't. Things have to happen naturally. So, especially if there's no blood connection. So, and I wanted like the blood of Jesus to protect me from that monster. And so I had to come through this understanding through all that. And that's where I got those tickets to go see D12 that one time. And I was just like having this big realization, but I had to fight with myself to allow my awareness to like see the scope of it from a higher place. And it came with rest and wrestling my own ego and lots of crying, and like my heart chakra is a little bit more open now. So, and I was able to like be like, hold on, I'm uncomfortable. Let me just be myself so I could open my heart and translate this energy to you guys. So it's really beautiful. This is like a journey of really getting to know yourself with 17 minutes on the clock. My goodness, Carol. So, okay, in the next position, what did you change? Communication, number 14. The frequency of communication supports our ability to exchange information in many different forms. It reminds us to run every piece of information, both incoming and outgoing, through our heart to the center of our truth, to stay in the flow of source and balanced exchange. Number 14, communication. Wow, I see the brain with this all the time. You might be doing telepathic communication. I don't know. Let's activate it. What's up with that? Okay, it's the Two of Cups. So communication, you might be connecting somebody with somebody romantically now. Since you hold yourself with your own energy, like you might be really radiating really loving golden energy right now. It's maybe highly attractive. Since you're like focusing on holding your own energy to yourself, it's really, so you're just like protective of your energy. Okay, and your heart space is universal love. I see you connecting to like gratitude in the moment. You know, the principles that I connect to the most are like just for today, I am earnest in my efforts and I work hard. Just for today, I work hard. Just for today, I am earnest in my efforts. Just for today, I am free of fear. Just for today. Sometimes I can't even do that. Sometimes I say, just for this moment, I am free of fear. And the big one for me that is always hard for me even to approach. This is a big experience that I'm like, these are quick things that happen with my levels of consciousness and my experiences that I'm taking the time to break down to you. So then I have to do the one that impacts me the most. I'm fighting for my life. I'm fighting for my awareness by cracking through all of these things. And the biggest one for me is, just for today, I am free of anger. It's no problem for me to work earnestly. It's no problem for me to be brave. Just for today, I am free of anger. So that is revolutionary, has been to really recognize I hold anger. I'm angry. To hold space for myself is the only way that I've been able to release it, by intentionally. So there has been a lot of work for you to learn how to love yourself and go through the motions of these disciplined practices to really shun and get rid of the programming from whatever your trauma may be. I share my trauma with you, and then you pick up on it because there's some resonance here. That's why you found me, sweetheart. So here we are, okay? We're using our energy and motion, and we are going after this mystery. It looks like, what did you change? The way that you communicate first and foremost with yourself, and now you are so romantically, emotionally charged. So, okay, so you must have connected with a romantic lover, or allowed yourself to start dating, or allowed yourself to even conceive of the idea and communicate interest in whatever. So even if those were like failed talking stages, or never even got off the ground, or even if it did, or even if you went down some strange road and explored this, or my whole recent ideas about opening up sacral energy in certain times in the life, and this, that, and the other thing. So helping you heal those times when you were hurt, when you opened up romantically, and things went left, like over and over again. Allowing yourself to communicate about those things first, to face it with yourself, and to say, I need to be just, even for this moment, free of anger about this. I need to be just, even just for today, I am free. I am connecting to universal life force energy and gratitude, and I declare I am free of anger, and releasing it intentionally, because it just lingers. Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? Let that shit go already. Jump! Boom! Wow. So I think probably you could probably be like this innocent and open with a romantic partner now that you let go of the anger that was making you harden your heart. It seems like all of those old things were suddenly, maybe with these last shifts and transits, just like transferred over to the long-term memory, and now you're not having it at the forefront of your mind like it just happened yesterday. I see. That must be why that had to come through. Thank you for sticking with me this long, darling. I gotta go in, you know. So let's keep going, and what won't be changed. Number 18, Cosmic Flower. The frequency of Cosmic Flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. The core from which we pour our magnificence out into the world. Cosmic Flower. From the core which we pour our magnificence out into the world. You are magnificent, and you know it. So it's not going to be changed. You have to go after it. If you know that there is going to, when you notice this frequency of the Cosmic Flower, and you start to remember the place you call home, it's the core from which you're going after it. This is what I see from now on. So it's not going to be changed. This is the principle of gender. The idea of gender is not going to go away. So we have here the Knight of Wands, and this is the Knight of Wands that runs in after winning the battle, feeling really, really, really high up on his horse, okay, feeling good up there with the wind in his hair, and he's got his trusty sidekick, okay, in the head. He's galloping in, and he's jumping off his freaking stallion, and he's going into the pub and ordering rounds for everybody, and he is going to wrap you up in his essence. And if you catch his eye, you are the object of his desire, and he will pursue you. And he got his he has his familiars, you know, watching his six. Well, he does that, and he has another one also. When he can't keep his eye on you, he's got somebody else. This Knight of Wands, you are the object of this Knight of Wands desire here, and what won't be changed. Meaning that when you notice this Cosmic Flower energy, you are going to feel like that. You are going to just gravitate toward what is striking up your passions. It's not going to change. This is how you are going to build this manifestation, supposedly. Supuestamente, it's coming through. So you needed to feel safe in order to follow your passions, I see. So don't be upset if like suddenly something loses interest though, because just as fast as this, that like suddenly you lose interest in a project or something, you need to put it down and come back to it. It's all right. Don't worry. Or your interest needs to go somewhere else, and as long as you know have something there waiting for you for when this comes back again, because this Knight of Wands, he changes your life when your eyes come on him, when his eyes come on you, when his eyes fall upon you and you become the object of his desires and you're his muse. And inevitably the two of you change, and this guy goes off back into war or whatever, and all of a sudden he's gone and you're left to deal with these ego battles or whatever else. Well, it looks like this might be somebody's creative process, and you need to follow your creative process and go for what your heart wants in the moment. I'm hearing the heart wants what it wants. So, and it seems like you know how to recognize, your kind, and how to go that way, how to follow your heart. Like, I never know which way to go, God. Sometimes I'm so foggy. And then some wonderful thing, like my favorite Reiki master coming with her principles to help me when my Hail Marys and our fathers aren't working, and helping me. Like, sometimes we have to let somebody take the lead, no matter how strong we are. No matter how well I work with energies, I need to follow guided meditation sometimes. So it seems like you might even be softening up to let somebody else lead, because I have never even met a man that I could allow to lead me to dance, like in dancing. So, and I've been slowing down and like trying to listen to the spirit, and it's been working out for me. And by following my passions, it's all right. It seems like you might need to temper your energy here, because it might be addicting here. You might be really getting addicted to alchemizing. We're doing okay. So your overall rhythm here with number 8, alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates your magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Transmutation. So, okay, with the devil, stop. Capricorn energy, big cap energy. So it seems like your creative rhythm is you're alchemizing. So I'm just getting this power is power. So you're alchemizing whatever is going on in the ethers, and in any of the realms of your existence, mental, spiritual, physical, etc., and so on. Okay, different wherever you find yourself frequenting. And so, well, it seems like you're feeling so good. You like the way it feels to alchemize. And before I even moved on to this, I said there's going to be a need to temper yourself, because you're going to be following your passions, and really getting into the nitty gritty. You might be finally getting some sensory experiences. So I'm just getting that. Like, this might be somebody who hasn't had occasion, who's been too busy in the headspace thinking about their tantric journey and breathing and keeping it all, like getting the energy in motion and kind of holding that, resting. Like, you've been very busy here, fighting your ego, allowing your heart chakra to open here. So romantic love, the way that you let go of anger and communicate around it. So this is beautiful. Thanks so much for your patience. I just see your creative flow. Maybe you're going to be making money. The way that you alchemize, you might be making money. So there's, once you make lots of money, it could be tempting to spend more time. Because I was saying, like, who has time for this? Who has time for this tantric journey shit, blah, blah. So you might be a workaholic that you alchemize while you work. And spirit wants you to also give yourself time, like, to do the things like self-care, whatever. Strike a good balance, like everything in moderation. You can enjoy the things of the world, and you can also, you can keep it up. Like, you can keep a balance here, as long as you're alchemizing in your creative flow, like how you go in and out of your flow. There's a rhythm to everything, a rhythm to your heart, a rhythm to the song that you're listening to right now. There's a rhythm probably to the cadence of my voice. There is a rhythm to everything. This is the principle of a rhythm. And this principle, in this particular spread, I want to talk about your creative flow. The core from which you pour your magnificence into the world. That was your cosmic flower. So how do you access that? And like bring that into your presence, into your present existence, like into be present with you in the rhythms. And what are you allowing? Because I was talking about like never having anybody lead me in a dance. So it seems like that. Like Like you might not be sure about some sensory experiences because of some past confusion about pleasure and, I want to say, propriety. I'm sorry, I don't know what that. I don't know. I'm not sure what that is right now. This is your creative rhythm. So you're making money and it feels really, really good, and you might question yourself or something. So everything in moderation. Spirit wants you to enjoy life, and you need to strike a balance also so that you can hold on to that. It seems like you really enjoy your work, and enjoy making money over it. You enjoy seeing the fruits of your labor. And so, make sure you're getting your rest too. Okay. This is just saying, like, we see you alchemizing. We see you in Capricorn energy. We see you are really in the nitty gritty, like enjoying the creative process. Okay. We enjoy it. Everybody's different. So rest and don't overdo things. Take care of your body, etc., and so on. Your overall vibration, number 43, transition. The frequency of transition supports our deep understanding of the ever-changing nature of existence and our lives, so that we can learn to let go, surrender to the process, and allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Allow transition to occur with ease and grace. Now you have got the counterpart to your headspace. Your overall vibration is in this receptive queen. So now that you know what to do with it, you're also receiving the energy and motion, and you're transitioning it. I see you dancing between your feminine and your masculine energy so beautifully. I'm seeing somebody I'm seeing a ballerina twirling and twirling and twirling, like transitioning from one move to another too, quickly. Wow, I'm seeing somebody on ice dancing. This is quite beautiful. This energy I'm seeing, this cup of water immediately with a thought turns into ice, so that she could ice skate if she needs to get to one side, from one side to another. But then if her child is hungry with a particular craving for a particular fish from a particular part of the sea, then this Queen of Cups snaps her fingers and they're just right there on the sea, catching that same fish to feed her child. And then all of a sudden, if her dear father or neighbor whose crops weren't doing well needed rain, she snaps her fingers in this beautiful rain dance, and it all comes down. You are transitioning with your fluidity so beautifully in your overall vibration. That's the message. My God. Let's get another wave. 3308. That's all right. We'll make it quick. And I'm saying we'll make it quick, and I'm hearing make it last. Okay, Carol. Contradictions much. What's going on? Let's keep going, everybody. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Let's go. So, oh my God. So there's betrayal over here. That's why you needed this tantric journey, to help you just get through it. My God. All right, all cards. Oh God. All right. Yeah, I love seeing this. Okay. Chai, man, but it's all heavy duty though still. So this must be the transits. I don't know what, guys. So you're still, there's so much progress in areas like I mean. Yes, okay. Yes. Can't be cleaning myself up on my drink. Whew. Okay. In the heart space, we've got tantric journey with this King of Cups energy, and you are transmuting this betrayal, this Venus betrayal. And that is it. That's why I spent the first 12 minutes of this video talking about it. So that was the big deal. I see you needed a safe space, and you had to be your own safe space. A big journey. So you had to dust off your tantric journey and get back up on it. All right. So I'm hearing that up on it. Okay, so anyways, 44 universal love, this vital life force. I was talking about like long-term memory and Reiki. And here, Mother of Cups shows herself again. This is your overall vibration anyway with transition. I was seeing all that beautiful dancing and everything, okay? So there you are. There's the rain that I was talking about. It's candy rain, you guys. It's in your heart space. God bless you. Mother of Cups in your heart space. You're golden. Your compass is golden right now. You're golden, baby. You're so good right now. Because look at this. As above, so below. This has the Four of Swords in the heart space. And now, as above, so below, the principle of correspondence. You were fighting over here in the heart space. We activated it, okay? Exactly what you were praying and wishing for in the heart space and what you were fighting for in the heart space. It comes down with this download that you received in the heart, remember? Like everything left, and look at, I see you with this is as above so below. It's also with the third eye chakra. It corresponds to the third eye chakra. So your rest is also has to be a priority, okay? I know that you are doing this, and I know that you might still be on guard some way, somehow. We have to be careful in the world. But your heart chakra, as above so below, you prayed that you could live through loving light. You have to keep your heart open for that. And I see that, rest is essential. And also your manifestations are on point, so be careful what you wish for. You just might get it. So, and it means take a care. Have a care with how you visualize. Have a care about it. Have a moment about it. That's okay. It's nothing to worry you. Whatever comes to you, it's yours already. Okay? I need to get more water. Give me a second. Okay, we're back, Aquarius. So make sure you're getting your rest, sweetie, and don't accept anything when it comes to communication, okay? Anybody who did this for, because look at your communication and the way that you love yourself is beautiful. On point, I see you radiating a beautiful golden color, very protected, and also I see a thick, heavy sacral energy around you that you are cloaked and containing. I see you channeling it with both the Mother and the Father of Swords of Cups here, and the swords are coming up. So good boundaries, double confirmation, and you are receiving your love well, okay? Because you are giving yourself love well. This is the saying, like, you change the way that you communicate with yourself and others around romantic love, and that has come to experience up until this very moment. And if you had to leave somebody behind because they were not offering you, this has to do with complacency, the Four of Cups. If there were people that were complacent with this golden, beautiful energy that I see, and they were not receptive of the cup that you were offering them, Spirit saying, don't do that, don't go back, don't go backwards. No, something wicked that way roams. That will take you, don't lower your standards for anybody. You changed a lot. And every single person up until now was a lesson. So if somebody was intentionally negligent or aggressive toward you, or blamed you, or something strange that you could not tolerate and do not accept for yourself and wouldn't back then, you have grown since then, since you rid yourself of the burden of somebody else's complacency. Just because they are suddenly seeing something that would benefit them, it seems like you have grown since then. Wow. Spirit wants you to hold your standards for yourself. Wait, don't say yes to something if that's not what you want. You wait to say yes to what you want. Meanwhile, work on other things. Moving forward here. So there's nobody worth sacrificing yourself for, like, especially in that context, okay? Love should be easy here. So moving forward here, so what won't be changed, you're going to be following your passions, and it's going to be safe with the Four of Wands portal. We've got 10% battery. We need to keep going. So I just see that you're going to be safely contained in that. That's wonderful. Now, this alchemy that you love so much, I see you just enjoying this, alchemizing this. I just see it. And I'm hearing, rain down on me. Let your love, okay, all that. So you really like doing your work. It makes you feel loving and open. It keeps your heart chakra open. And it also brings you like material satisfaction in the world. It seems like all of this good feelings is really transforming you. Like you're going through this scorpionic transformation. You might be healing whatever was going on, Scorpio, in your life. And that's why you got to dip into this devil energy and out and learn how to trust yourself with it. It seems like the more you trust yourself to feel good and a little bad here and there, okay, passion, like this earth experience is meant to be lived. And the more that you are allowing yourself to alchemize and do whatever it is that makes you feel okay with your heart open, that's okay, everything in moderation. And this, understanding this balance and autonomy over yourself and enjoying the pleasures of life, it seems as if this is quite transformative for you. You're making your art is essential right now. Keep touching those high notes at least once a day or however long you can. Moving forward here, you have got now your overall transition. Don't forget, it's transition. Things are going to be changing for you quickly. And now this is the 3 of Wands when your ships are coming in. I'm feeling right here. So what is that? Clear it in the face. So your ships are coming in. So, you know, so whatever you need to tighten up, and I don't know, you're about to move through this portal. And you are okay to receive this, okay? Whatever this is with today's manifestation activation reading here, Aquarius. Let's keep going, my goodness. Wow, what shadows? Let's shrink. What shadows did you face here? Sagittarius in the highest. Sagittarius? This is supposed to be Aquarius. Maybe something significant about Sagittarius case. Okay, maybe check out my last Sag read. Wow, maybe you need to check that activation. Okay, my activations are good for 30 days. So you go and activate with any of my manifestation activations. Okay, that's good for you. What did my Aquarius here have to face for this manifestation to come through that we're activating? What's this? Too many? Okay. Which one? I don't trust you. That's the only one face up. So I don't trust you. So that was this, like you, in your headspace, you felt betrayal and you saw it from so many different angles. Like every one of those angles, you saw this betrayal coming from, and you must have seen it all at once. And then those people, like that was one group of people. Each sword comes from a different group of people. And it seems like you noticed all of them at once. And to get you to like not see that they were betraying you, each one put a sword in you from each angle that you saw them at. And that's why your heart hardened. So, but you have this King of Cups now and the Queen of Cups twice. So now what? That's why you're going through this transformation, because you held it together. You held it together through all that, and you earned this. So that's why you didn't trust them. I understand you better now. You understand them better, and you understand you better now too. You understand yourself and you understand them better. I took the easy way out. You know it. You know that's what they were doing. You don't trust them. You knew they were going to take the easy way out. These might be snitches. This might be people who will sell you out. This might be people who will take any opportunity to talk behind your back and try to manipulate some shit to go on their way, even some petty ass shit. There's some people that are not self-aware. You had to get away from all that, and you understand them and you understand yourself better now. Let's get some messages of closure here. Aquarius in the highest light. This could be from the higher selves of these people, your past on ancestors. Or whatever spirits you work. It's all up to you, okay? It could be your higher self. I don't trust you. Please forgive yourself for being around people that you don't trust, or maybe for wanting to trust them longer, like for betraying yourself. Once you realize that you didn't trust them, may have taken you a little while to disengage completely, and in that time when you're disengaging, you have to keep on facing and accepting like that you're actually disengaging from somebody that you thought you were trusting. You realize that you don't trust, and it hurts so much. Please forgive yourself for that. I understand you better now. I am with our ancestors, so that's good. All these lessons that you're learning, you're also doing it for the bloodline. You're with your ancestors right now. Release all that stuff and forgive yourself for the past. Please forgive yourself for the past. Your ancestors are rooting for you. And the deeper you forgive yourself, the more you can do in the moment, okay? It seems like you need to follow this passionate Knight of Wands energy for the cosmic flower. You're going to be real safe to do it. So, know that the ancestors got your back. I took the easy way out. They took the easy way out because they realized how much they hurt you. All right, and so they couldn't face you. That would mean facing themselves. So the people who can stay do, and the people who can't go, and that's a resonance factor. And we just have to like accept it, even though it's hard. Let's get some messages of love here. Spirit and the highest loving light here for Aquarius. A new love, or a commitment to love is developing. Damn, that one went out. These two wanted out. Interference, an external party is intruding on this relationship. Self-care. Clear your energy field and focus on yourself before acting, you guys, okay, when it comes to this new love. Because there's going to be some hate, it seems, interference. So you just continue with your systematic cleansing routines, whatever it is that you do. You might cleanse with self-care. Whatever you do that connects you with enthusiasm or some self-recognition of self, something that it reinforces your energetic signature, it makes it more clean, strong, and protective. That would be the self-care that dispels this interference. Let's move forward here with the Divine Masculine. I can't get enough of you. I admire you. I would do it all again, okay? A general just desire here, okay? Let's go. So it's because you've learned how also to work with your own desire and to desire yourself. So, okay, and to desire what's right for yourself, like how, and then allow yourself, like how I had to just get off of those clothes right away. I can't get enough of you. I'm so attracted to you. So it seems like there's a general beautiful balance here of self-love. I admire you. And then maybe in the relationship or your crush, whatever you got going on, that's how you guys feel. I can't get enough of you, one, and the other, I'm so attracted to you. I admire you. I will wait for a sign from you. So, okay, so masculine admires and feminine is waiting for some sign of that admiration. Or, yeah, it seems like that. It says, I will wait for a sign from you. So the language is chosen that way. I admire you. So, okay, your feminine energy willfully waits. I would do it all again. I want you. So masculine will do it all. So maybe you have to try again. Dust yourself off and try again. And go for what you want. I would do it all again. I want you. This is the feminine. Let's close with the wisdom of the oracle, you guys. Thanks so much for being here with me, Aquarius. So this is so good. Where is Aquarius in your birth chart? It's my 7th house. My highest loving light. Deep knowing. You have a very deep knowing at this time. 43. I was thinking I should read it. It started, I guess I have to read it. So, okay. Number 43. I'm like, does that mean don't? But no, it means do. Deep knowing. Intuition, listening to the oracle within. Empathy, hypersensitivity. I've been experiencing that even on my skin lately. Intuition is the faculty that allows you to enter into a dialogue with source, the consciousness that you are a part of but cannot see with the naked eye. It's perplexing that people are taught to ignore this natural capacity to navigate their journeys, to access their inner guidance. Know that you have an ability to read between the lines and find all the truth that was missing when the story was told. This deep knowing allows you to open the door to wisdom far greater than what is available to the limitations of human experience. You're given information that may make no sense whatsoever to the logical mind or 5 senses, but which is 100% correct and true. The trick is to listen and then act accordingly. You're now invited into this sacred dialogue of deep knowing. So tune in and trust your vibes. They will be right. Ask and you will receive answers. from unusual sources, you guys, like me. Okay, my name is Carol Lisette. That was your manifestation activation chakra cleanse tarot reading frequency activation, and I love you guys. See you next time. Bye.